What's up, guys? We are back at it again for the playoff predictions. This is way too early playoff predictions, but this is from my before regular season predictions. My final one. I will be doing another predictions in like week 2 or week 3, full season, rest of season predictions, because that's when I will get a feel for the teams, and I'm pretty sure I know what will happen for most of it. I was pretty close last year when I did it in week 2. I did it on my TikTok. Wasn't really doing YouTube then, so uh, yeah, let's get into it. Titans and Browns. I know people are high on that high-powered offense, but I think the Browns defense will be able to slow that offense long enough for their offense, our offense will tear up that Titans defense. Titans defense is horrendous. I think it will be horrendous this year. I do think the Titans are overrated by some and underrated by others. So it's kind of a weird team this year, but all right. Now we got the Dolphins and the Ravens. I'm gonna give the Dolphins this win. I know that might not be a favorite for people for me to pick, because people will think the Ravens will win that one, but I just don't think they're good in the playoffs, and I think that Dolphins defense will be able to slow down the Ravens long enough for Tua to do his thing, and you never know, maybe he will have progressed. But this is just what I predict. It's pretty really so. Bills will blow out the Steelers. Don't really need to talk about more. Cowboys and Seahawks. I personally think the Seahawks are a better team than the Cowboys. Especially better coached. I think we'll have something for the Cowboys this year. Well, we've had them for the past few years, but the last time we met the Cowboys in the playoffs, we lost sadly. We gave Dak Prescott his only playoff win so far, but it is what it is. Rams will beat the Cardinals. I think the Rams are just a better football team, and the Buccaneers will beat the Niners. Then we Rams, I think, again, are Super Bowl contenders, so they're going to make it far in the playoffs. And Cardinals, I think, need another season or two to fully start making a playoff run. And like I said, the Niners, I don't trust either quarterback right now. And if they played the Buccaneers, I think the Buccaneers would just smack on them. So let's go to the divisional. Bills and Browns. I think this will be a closer game than people imagine. I could see this go either way. This is going to be a tough one, so we're going to come back to that one, because I think it's the toughest game, and we'll talk about that later. Dolphins and Chiefs. Chiefs will obliterate the Dolphins. I think it'll be closer than I think, but it'll probably be closer than I think, but I think they'll beat them by a lot. Buccaneers and Rams. This is where the game is going to be super close. I think this is going to be the closest game of the playoffs, except for maybe that one. But I'm going to take the Rams. That defense is scary, and the Rams' offense will just be better this year. So I think their defense will completely be able to slow down that Buccaneers offense, and then Stafford will be able to ball out. And then we got the Packers and the Seahawks. These are tough matchups. I think these are all going to be really good matchups if they happen. But because Seattle could win this one easily. Packers like to choke, and I think Seattle could win this one. But it is in Green Bay, and Seattle likes to let me down. And this is going to be like a one-score matchup, and I think it's going to come down to the defense. Which defense can get a stop, and right now I trust Jair and Adrian Amos over the Seahawks defense, especially if they play like they did at the beginning of the year last year. So we're gonna go with the Packers onto this game. These are some tough matchups. I didn't think they were gonna be as tough, but because on one hand, the Bills last year, it would have obviously been the Bills, but I think the Browns have really upgraded, and I think they're ready for the Super Bowl run. I know the Bills were really good last year, and I think I kind of underrated them, but I still don't see the team that was super hyped up for them to beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. And for that, I'm going to go with the playoff upset, Browns. This is an upset because the seed, and I think the Bills will be heavily favored in this matchup. So I'm going with the upset. Going to the conference championship, of course. Browns and Chiefs. They played in the divisional round last year against each other. The Chiefs obviously won, and I just don't think the Browns will have anything for the Chiefs, and then the Packers will choke once again. I do think the Rams are a better football team this year than the Packers will be. I feel bad for the Packers fans if this happens. Would this be the third or fourth straight year? It doesn't matter anyway. And we go into the Super Bowl where I think the Rams win it. I think Sean McVay finally wins the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs go 3 years straight, only winning the first Super Bowl. Chiefs are gonna be such a good team, though. I really do think the Chiefs are gonna make for the third straight season. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, see you later.